All right, it's Evan Petzold and Mark Gorosh from Post Production. The Tigers have made a trade. Catcher Carson Kelly to the Texas Rangers, which opens up a spot for prospect Dylan Dingler to make his MLB debut. In return, the Tigers have received catcher Liam Hicks and right-hander Tyler Owens from the Rangers. Again, this is a post-production conversation. We made it 50 minutes through, and then the Tigers decided to make a trade on us. But Mark, Liam Hicks, Tyler Owens, the two players coming back, what can you tell us?
Well, Liam Hicks, Double-A catcher, predominantly a bat over defense. He's been playing in Double-A at Frisco, likely go to Erie. Catcher in the Tiger system, Edgardo Alfonso, has had a very, very good year there. Probably gets promoted up to Toledo. Nothing earth-shattering there. Pretty far down the Rangers prospects list. They also received a pitcher, Tyler Owens, originally drafted by the Atlanta Braves in 2019, got a pretty good overslap bonus for a 13th rounder, $545,000, smallish. Does have a very good fastball, 94, 97, has touched 99, has had a pretty good year for Texas in Double-A, 280 ERA, striking out about 9 per 9, and as I said, pretty fastball heavy. Decent little slider. I'll be excited to hear what Harris and Greenberg have to say about what they did, but had to move on from Carson Kelly. Got to be a free agent. Dylan Dingler's killing it in AAA. Time to see what he can do, and I'm glad they made a deal. I don't think it's earth-shattering.
Yeah, I think it was a spectacular trade from Scott Harris, and just the way that he was able to move Carson Kelly, and not only move him, but target him as somebody that they could fix. Because again, you have to remember Carson Kelly has improved on offense and defense. They picked him up. They had him this year. They picked up that player option to have him around for the 2024 season. And he's done great things for the Tigers. Now he goes to the Rangers. I mean, again, this was a win for the Tigers and for Scott Harris. Just being able to move him and to be able to get two players back. Again, you mentioned like Hicks is 25. He's got a 260 batting average, 4 home runs, 41 walks, 44 strikeouts in 80 games in Double-A Frisco. So sure, like he's a little bit older, but the swing decisions, the contact rates, both are fantastic. He draws mixed reviews defensively, so we'll see if he's able to stick behind the plate. And if he does stay behind the plate, if he's an above average defender or if he is just an average or below average defender, that seems, that remains to be seen. But you do really like the swing decisions and the contact rates. As for Owens, like you mentioned, he's got more vert on the cutter than the sweeper. He's just a reliever right now. Maybe the Tigers feel like they can stretch him out, which I think would be very fascinating if they could stretch him out. But he should be a big league pitcher. That's the thing that you need to know about Owens is this guy is going to pitch in the big leagues, and that's a win. That's a win. If he makes it to the big leagues and he's able to positively contribute, even if it's out of the bullpen, that's a big win. And then, yeah, Liam Hicks, sure, he might be catcher depth because Eliezer Alfonso has been great. Dylan Dingler is going to move up to the big leagues, being with the Tigers. It's going to be a tandem of Jake Rogers and Dylan Dingler, which means someone's going to have to come up to AAA Toledo. Now, I know they have Anthony Bemboom there, but Eliezer Alfonso, it only makes sense that he moves up to AAA Toledo. Liam Hicks probably slots in there at the Double-A level to get going. But really, it seems like Tyler Owens is the guy to know in this trade, especially long-term.
Look, I think you and I have said numerous times leading up to the trade deadline, Tigers need to add arms that are probably bullpen arms that have the capacity to throw hard. So I think Tyler Owens fills that bill. Hopefully they'll get a few more, maybe even some that throw harder. But all in all, based upon where they're at, probably a pretty decent return for a guy that's going to be a backup catcher for 2 months. So, all right, we got the rest of the pod coming up. Hope you listen, but we want to make sure that we address this trade as soon as we could. And hopefully there'll be a lot more trades for us to talk about Wednesday. Have a good night, everybody.